Welcome everyone to 2022. This is your host, the Hope Dealer, on my show, Spirit What is the Chat, on my channel, Healing Palm. Okay, welcome to 2022, everyone. I know it's a mouthful, a lot of two energy, a lot of balance and peace, being offered. I guess also in extreme cases, the low vibration energy, we see extremes of energy. So either or type energy, but we can bring harmony to that once we realize we need to live within the balance of things. Okay, this is a new moon reading for the sign, in the sign of Capricorn rather. So it's a new moon in Capricorn, which is taking place over the 2nd of Jan. Energies lasting towards the 3rd of Jan. But also remember, these energies linger on for about 3 days on either side of the actual lunar event. Okay, so let's get straight into the reading. I'm going to start with some oracle messages for us. Just going to clear the energy here with the incense. Okay. Let's just move these cards over here. Okay. Thank you, my angel spirit and guides. Please guide me in interpreting messages clearly for the collective, for their highest good pertaining to any life, any area of life they might be interested in knowing, but also what might be necessary for them to know at this point in time. So it is, so it is. Thank you. Any more messages? Any more messages from my collective? Any more messages for the collective pertaining to the new moon? Let's get into it. Thank you. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Very interesting. So we've got the polar opposite, which is the full moon. So needing to surrender to the divine. Some aspect that might be necessary. Let's see. But the full moon in Pisces, nothing is yet set in stone. So definitely a lot of mutable energy. We've got the new moon in Taurus and the void of course moon. So what this means necessarily is the moon is not in a particular sign. Okay. And the message here reads, nothing will come of this situation. Very interesting. The duality I was speaking about is very much here with the full moon in Pisces. So needing to embody all of these things, balance spirituality and practicality. Okay, as much as this is Pisces energy, I definitely feel the new moon in Capricorn is also asking us to do so. Okay, for us to be able to be practical, you also need a little dose of, dreamy energy, because the practicality of things can be a bit of a downer on the spirit sometimes. But remember that nothing is yet set in stone. This is mutable energy being shown here. Very, very interesting. Okay. I'm going to do something I hardly do, and I'm going to read the message for the void of course moon, because I feel we really need guidance on that. And okay, this perhaps might not be a good time to do something, hence we're being shown at the bottom of the deck here to surrender to the divine. Okay, so this is why I feel this energy is also lingering over here. Okay, so it says, if you're asking about a new project of any kind, including any new relationship, it's a sign to adjust your expectations or change things so you get a different outcome. Okay, So just also remember that the cards can only predict what you're currently creating, and you can change it both with your behavior and your beliefs. Okay? So prosperity does lie ahead, but you're needing to flow at this time. This possibly could be the Jupiter in Pisces energy, which is very strong at the moment. Jupiter moved into Pisces just towards the end of December. So this might be very much this dreamy energy of needing to flow. Yes, Jupiter is in its rulership right now, so it's very strong. Um, so needing to also just allow yourself to flow with things. Okay, so staying adaptable is also very key at this moment because we're being shown here, like I said, to surrender to the divine, but as well as, a lot of Pisces mutable energy needing to understand that and release, things that are not working at this time, but also then remember and affirm to yourself that the best things are unfolding for you because fellow earth sign energy, the new moon in Taurus, so the new moon in Capricorn is also an earth sign. So a fellow earth card came out here indicating very much prosperity does lie ahead. You're just needing to perhaps flow with more of the things that you're trying to do. Okay, let's get some clarification here with the Akashic Tarot. Let's just clear the energies over here. Okay. And that's okay. I know in the beginning of the year, everyone's just like, gotta get going, gotta get going. But it's also a good thing to be able to move through properly, assess. It's a chess game. Whew, that's a lot of energy. Hold on. Thank you. Yep, needing to prepare. What else do we need to know? What I mean by saying it's a chess game, what I'm trying to say is that you need to let things unfold and know that the best will unfold, and being able to take a step back, you'll be able to see your role in this game of life. You might not like that analogy, but yeah, it is what it is. But it's just being indicated to have patience. You have more time than you actually think. Very, very interesting. What else does the collective need to know? Woohoo! Hello! Hello, hello! King of Roses energy with the bird's nest. This is very much about allowing, it could be a male figure, but it also the masculine energy, but this could also be your own energy here. Stepping into more sort of like authority of yourself over like whatever it is that you're trying to create. This is King of Wands sort of energy. This harks for me King of Wands energy, and that's very much about creation, okay? And the bird's nest very much talks about needing to expand, but allowing, the right people to come to you. Perhaps that's also what's necessary. You think you have to go at it alone. Very much about creativity. Yes, your creativity, the muse reversed indicates, so it's the muse. The muse reversed indicates that, okay, there might be some sort of creative block that you're perhaps experiencing at this time, you know. So, you know, echoing this nothing is yet set in stone. So allow yourself to flow, because using this time to be in your more receptive energy, your more yin energy, you actually ironically get a lot more things done than actually just running about, trying to make things happen when the energy just isn't allowing it at this point. It's trying to tell you something. Being receptive is also a power, as like being more responsive and more active. So I'd say, so passivity is not always a bad thing. We just need to look at it in a different light, because it's needing to be, I would like to say, actively passive. So allowing, yourself to prepare for what's actually coming, what you actually want, sifting through the noise and the clutter. Do you understand? Essentially, you need to be able to realize that this time is allowing you to reach within yourself. You can only, before you can reach outside of yourself, you have to reach within yourself to find your power, your truth, your direction. Okay, and that's what is happening here. Yes, you're feeling like, oh gosh, missed opportunities, time is running out. But let me tell you, if we look at the sand in the hourglass over there, it has flipped over, meaning you actually have more time than you think to create this prosperity, to create your abundant life, your new direction, to follow through. Listen, nothing is going to come of this situation in terms of if you are trying to push and force things. This is what this energy is really harking towards. So allow yourself to experience the block. If it's blocked, it's blocked. Allow yourself to experience it. But remember, nothing is set in stone. Energy changes. That's the only constant thing, is change. Okay? Perhaps be more receptive to others that could possibly help you on your journey. Okay? This creative energy, you will either step into it more when you do so, or you get energized by allowing people to come into your space. But also, you might just be embodying this energy after a period of receptivity and allowing yourself to flow through, what it is that you're trying to create here. And you will definitely flip this energy about, because the King of Roses is a very creative sign. I'll actually read you the messages of the King of Roses. Okay. Whether the King of Roses is you or another man, the role of husband or father is opening to create a happy home and family. So this one also speaks about family, right? This card also lets you know that you are ready to stand up for yourself and take loving but considered action on your own belief. It's time for increasing love, compassion, and creativity, which always starts within. Okay, this is a very nurturing card as well. Very nurturing card, allowing yourself to nurture your ideas. It might actually take a community to create whatever it is that you're trying to create. That message is just for some people, because here in the chess game, we need to realize that there might be conflict at this time, and perhaps that's what's stalling or even creating this block. Perhaps you're working with the wrong people. Three of keys, needing to see yourself clearly in this whole situation, and thus you'll be able to move forward properly. Because people at this time might be serving their own agendas. So that's why, yeah, indicated by needing to take a step back, reflect, on what it is that you really are, what your truth is, what you're trying to create. You will thus attract like-minded people and be able to build with them. Okay, and thus you'll flourish. Do you know what I mean? This has been the Hope Dealer here on Spirit What Is It Chats. This has been your new moon reading in Capricorn. I hope these messages have resonated. If they have, please hit the like button and share this with your friends.